So let's just say you want to be a hipster. And all, yeah, you want to be a hipster. You think that, maybe getting a cassette would be like the most hipster thing out there? Yeah, sure. Or how about, ooh, vinyl. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's also very hipster. But if you really, really, really want to test how hipster you are, collect these. I am Tom Herricock, and I am here to explain what the 8-track is. So, as you know, an 8-track was originally created by a guy. It was actually called the 4-track before that, and it didn't even have everything that an 8-track has. So an 8-track is basically like a cassette, but it is a lot more minimalistic. The inside only consists of a roller, a pinch roller right here, and tape. So, and then there's also some stuff you got to put in there to make sure it doesn't break when you play it. So, all you gotta do is pop it in something called an 8-track player, which really, people haven't been collecting for a while because they basically forgot about them. They're like a lost thing. In fact, actually, I got into them one day. This is before actually I got a record player. I was at this record store going to purchase my first record, and they said were, I was like, oh, you guys got any cool cassettes or whatever? Because I was going to purchase like a vinyl before I got my first record player. So what I did was I looked over at the cassettes and I saw these big things, and I thought they were like Atari cartridges or something. So what I did was I looked over there, and they were these big things. They're like they were called 8-tracks. What I heard from them was. So I thought, I'll probably soon get a record player, but before that maybe I should try to get, after that maybe I should get like a 8-track deck or something, because I got like a million like cassette decks or whatever. So I got 2 of them. The first one broke, and yeah, I actually that's the next thing. I'll show you what they look like, because they are very hard to find. And yeah, so the second one I got was called the Panasonic RS805US. This was actually the first one. I didn't mean to say second. Didn't really work. It only played 2 tracks, but I thought, I might as well keep it because, it still plays tracks, and it does have different functions other than my actual one that works, that like record and program fast forward, all that stuff. So, it's a good little thing to keep. It had like a bunch of weird numbers on the bottom and all that someone wrote and scribed. I don't know why. Pretty chunky thing, if I were to say myself. But yeah, that was my first one. As you can see, this is where they go in. They basically flop in right there. They stick there. They play from ahead and all that. So that's the first one. Now the second one, hang on, let me move this camera, find a good position, was this one. This one was another Panasonic called the RE7070. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how this works. So I'm going to position this. What I do for this one is I simply turn the knob that turns it on. I already got my speakers hooked up on that, and you can see my turntable up here. It's my brand spanking new one. So what you do, so let's just say I was gonna play. You won't find this online. This one I kind of got. It's pretty rare. Got it at some shop. What you gotta do is you simply pop it in. Here, pop, and immediately starts playing. Unlike the vinyl or the cassette, funny thing is that these will actually constantly go around and around and around endlessly until it breaks. So as you can see, there's 4 channels. Like, I mean, the original was called 4-track because it had same exact 4 channels but didn't have as much recording on it. So what you gotta do is, all you need to do to change the song, it's like kind of like the most before the iPod. This is like the this is like the coolest thing. It was like cassette, but it kind of was a lot more chunkier because there's not really that small machines like this. So all you do is to change it. Now that's how you do these. And the thing about these is, unlike cassettes, you can't really find much of these at Goodwills and stuff. You have to search. Somehow I found this one at like this weird shop that was near some place that my mom went and got food, so I grabbed a couple. Right now I got 2 that are going to be sent out to be repaired. I'm having a little converter that's supposed to actually let this 8-track player right here actually play 4 tracks. So right now the ones that I have working, I have 3. I mean 1, 2, 3, 4. I also got a converter I made out of one that didn't work. It was kind of a bad idea, but it actually was pretty cool. I saw a tutorial online, so counting that, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's a 6th one, and then there's one that's going to be sent out, and when it's got back, that will make it 7. So this will grow. I might show a little bit more videos of this. And you know, if you really want to be a hipster, you might as well check out these 8-tracks because they are really cool, and they are very hipster. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and enjoy your day.